Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the VFR400 NC30 build. So where we left off on the last video, if you've seen the last video, you might notice that I've actually done a few bits, not a lot, but I did do a few bits. Namely, I actually reassembled the front forks. I didn't catch the footage of it, so unfortunately, but I'll run you through it. It was really simple. Obviously I had painted these again black. They came out really nice. And so what are these? I slipped these on. I've got the little locking rings to put on, and all I did was slip this wheel spindle in and bolt it up. But it's just loosely on for now because these wheels are going to go to the powder coaters, so that's why I didn't film it. Just wanted to get the wheel on so that it was easier to move the bike in and out while I'm doing other bits. That's pretty much all I did. And just tighten these up here, and I've only just slid these on in position just so that they weren't dangling down, but they need to come off so we can put the levers on, which I need to clean up. So but what I'm going to do in this video is we're going to try and get this bike running again. Not sure if I'll get it in this video, but I'm going to try. What we're going to work on is the carbs. So I have you guys might remember the last time, this is loosely bolted on. I need to put some gasket sealant on this so I can torque this down, because it'd be hard to get to it once the carbs are in. I don't want to have to take carbs out again. Hopefully this is the last time they're going back in. So we're doing that, and then I've got an emulsion tube to replace on the carb, which was broken. That's going to be maybe tricky, hopefully not, to get the broken bit out and replace it. And I've also got 4 new injectors to install as well in the carbs. So that's what I'll be doing, and we'll try and get it back on and hopefully get some fuel in it, and we might be able to get it started. I don't have the exhaust on, obviously. The exhaust needs to be polished up, so it's probably going to be a bit loud, but we'll try and see if we can get it started. So without further ado, let's get straight onto the carbs. So I've also got some new sealer kits. So there's the rubber washers and screws for each carb as well. Now I need to remember which one was the actual broken one. I have a feeling it's this one. I think it was cylinder number 1, which I think is this one. Yeah, I was right. So if you guys look here, you can see this is the one that broke off. Now I've got some new emulsion tubes here. This one has the 5 holes, which I think is the back one. And these ones were the first ones I bought, which have 4 holes, which I think are for the front. I actually got the wrong ones. So if I'm correct, this is the one I need to use. Now what I need to do is I need to get this out. Obviously I've broken off the hex head, so I'm gonna have to try and see if I can get some grips and turn it and get it out. The fact that it broke might mean it might be quite stubborn to get off, but I will give it a try. I managed to figure it out. There you go. And as we can see, I was correct. The one in the back has 5 holes. So that is the broken one. That's snapped off. And this is the new one with 5 holes. So straight swap. Okay, so I've taken off the other back or the other rear jet and checked it with this one, and it's exactly the same. I've got some ones for the front that actually are slightly different. So I know this is definitely the same as this one. So I'll install this one in the new emulsion tube, and this one will go back where it was. Just tighten those up. Got these new nice and soft rubbers to put on here, replacing the old ones, because we know we had leaks and issues around those areas. So I'm gonna put these new boots on. So what I'm going to be doing is using some of this gasket maker just to go over those existing seals to make sure that we get a better seal around here. Also remember to put these in a certain way. So you've got a small notch here and a wide notch here. The wide notch goes at the bottom, the small notch goes at the top. So I fixed these, fastened these down to the engine block. I've left the top ones loose. Now we're going to try and see if we can get the carbs in. One thing I just remembered is I need to get the throttle cables in. I do have new throttle cables. It's easier to get them in now, as you can't get to screw this down. So I'm gonna just connect the throttle cables in there and leave them hanging down just for now. Here's our new cables. There's our old cables that were really jamming and sticking, so time to replace them. These new ones are so easier, much easier to get in. Because the rubbers are so soft. So guys, we're almost ready to try a startup. So I've just temporarily just connected up the lights. What have we done? We've put the carbs back in, the airbox is back in, it's all connected up. We've got to connect the fuel tank, which I'm going to connect up next, so we can get fuel in this thing. I've put a choke on here as well. So yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to get the fuel tank on, and then we're going to try to start it up. Okay, so fuel line has been connected, so we should be now getting fuel on the bike. Let's have a look. So there's our fuel there. It's off at the moment. We'll turn it on to on. That should be fuel. We do have electricity. We've got a neutral light, we've got an oil light as well. ECU is connected up at the back here. Rectifier is in, battery's in, diode. I think we should be good to try and crank this thing. Obviously I haven't got the exhaust on, so if it does start it's going to be really loud. I think first thing we've got to do is put a choke on as well for the cold start, and I'm going to try this now. I also sorted this out, which was giving me problem. So much adjustments to do because it was sticking before, and now it's snapping back. So that's another thing I managed to sort out. All right, let's go. So we have ignition. Obviously I haven't connected up all the radiator hoses. The thermostat's not connected yet. I haven't filled up the coolant, so I need to get some coolant, but we just want to try and get this thing started. Obviously we haven't got the exhaust on. So let's go. Okay, so we've got oil pressure, our oil light's going off. Let's go again. Okay, so we've got no start at the moment. Let me just double check and make sure everything electrically is connected. Fuel line is definitely on. I think that's the on. I'm pretty sure this is on position. Choke is on. Wasn't fully on, so I opened the choke a little bit more. Pretty sure the coils are all connected. Okay, let's try again. Okay, what do we need to do? I think we should look for spark. Getting to the spark plug now is a bit of a nightmare though. Hey, what's this? This isn't connected. What's this? Okay, this isn't connected. I think this is the coolant temperature sensor. Does this need to be connected? Not sure if it needs to be connected. Actually, you might be able to get this spark plug out. Let's see if I can get this spark plug out here, and then we can check for spark. All right, so this is one of the old spark plugs, and we are gonna test one of these for spark. Okay, let's go. definitely got spark there. Right, so our ignition system is working. We're definitely getting spark. Whether we're getting spark on these spark plugs is another story. So for now, I'm just going to leave that and assume that these spark plugs are good. As I say, we do have spark. Okay, so we definitely get spark. So I haven't connected the there's a vacuum line that goes to here, and I think this is what opens the valve. There's sort of a diaphragm here, and I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure, because it doesn't seem that I'm really getting fuel coming out from here. That vacuum line is right here. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so we need that suction to open that diaphragm to let the fuel out of the stopcock. Still no fuel. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, or actually I'm going to spray some cleaner up the air intake and see if that gives us anything. I'm starting to think this is an electrical issue, and I'm starting to think it might be these spark plugs that I put in. They might not be gapped correctly. I'm going to pull one of them out and let's see if we can actually get spark on the actual spark plugs that are in there. I would have expected to get a little bit of some life out of it there, but nothing at all. And we know that our electrical system is working because we've got spark on the old spark leads, but I'm not sure. I've never tried these new ones, so let me get one of the new ones out. So let's see if we get spark on this one. Yep, I'm getting a nice healthy spark on that. So looks like this spark plug is good. So why are we not getting ignition? Wondering if my timing is off, if I've connected anything wrong on here. I could have them the wrong way around. So guys, I literally just tried again and then it almost fired up. So I think it was just an issue of getting fuel down here, because I don't even have the fuel tank on. So yeah, I think we are good to go. Let's try again. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to put the fuel tank back on and let's see if we can get this thing started up. Alright guys, we got fuel on now. Let's try again. on. Ignition. It's weird, it's gone again. Actually, I'm just gonna hook up the booster. Alright, let's try again. So guys, I'm going to try a different ECU and see if that makes any difference. Okay, maybe. Choke off. I may be wrong, but I think I need to connect the clutch. For some reason I feel like I need to connect the clutch. Let's try that. Okay, let's try again. Okay, that definitely does seem better. In around with it for about half an hour, started to get dark, so I had to end here. Unfortunately, I didn't get it started today, but I'll be back on it soon. So guys, if you've got any tips, you've seen something that I've missed, got any ideas or things that I can try, please let me know. Please comment down below, and if you like this video, please like and comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care and thanks for watching.